Good morning, guys. You, I don't know if you can tell, but it is getting ready to storm here. We're like in the southeast corner of Michigan, just across the Toledo, you know, just north of Toledo. I don't want to get too specific about it, given how batshit crazy people on the internet are. But here's the deal. New York City, once again, you and the rest of America were had. Now, I've erred on the side of caution with Mamdani for a very good reason. Because it turns out he was funded by the Soros family. This is why people should know who is funding a candidate before it comes time for that candidate to be consented to as a governing body. Because you people, you just chose exactly who they wanted you to choose. Whether you like it or you don't. That is the very truth. Here we go with the leaves. The leaves falling. Don't let your hope be like these leaves, okay? Don't let your hope just kind of blow in the wind and fall wherever. I do believe there is hope for this country. If we can get back to the fundamentals of what the Constitution really means. Stop this bullshit of second-guessing and revised interpretations of the language. Get back to the fundamentals, the grassroots of what it means. But in the meantime, remember this. I want you to keep this in your notebook for reference. Store it in your brain or wherever the hell it is you store information. Now listen up. Your time, your money, your energy is your power. It is yours. Your opinions are yours to form. Like George Carlin said, I'm not a very good American. I have this moronic habit. I like to think for myself. That is your right to think for yourself. To not believe every line of garbage that rolls your direction. To step back and ask who, what, where, when, why, and how. About everything. Even the late Charlie Kirk was saying, question everything. That's probably why he ended up the way he did. Was he was telling people to question things. Ten years ago, I started this channel to try and get people to start being responsible for their opinions, for what they believe and why they believe it. Evaluate this. Let me grab one of these here. This is one journal I have for mainly my scratch kitchen home. It's content that I want to do for that channel. I journal everything here. Okay? I put ideals that I want to do. I take responsibility for my actions. I take responsibility for my opinions. Now, this black one, ironically enough, is where I put the things that I don't even want God to know, I think. Okay? That's just how deeply private I am about some things that I'm thinking and feeling. Let me close this out with this. If you go out, you commit acts of violence, don't you dare mention my channel. I do not condone violence. I do not condone hate. I am not trying to divide people. I really see people come together and say, let's talk about this. Let's have a moment of self or social reflection. Alright. Remember, that pause was to get you to stop. It's to stop. Get you to stop and think. In the meantime, I gotta get ready for whatever the hell this is bringing in. Because apparently we're supposed to have our first round of snow over the weekend. And by the looks of that sky here, I hope you say clearly, and you hear that tight, yeah, rain. I gotta get ready. Because it's coming sooner than Mama is ready for.